What's up? Back for another week of NFL picks. 99 and 35 on the season. We'll finally get to 100 correct pick games this week, unless I have like some sort of utter collapse and just die. I mean, there's no way I don't get at least one game right this week. So, doing pretty solid on the season picking these games, but there's been a couple surprises so far, specifically the Broncos have really made me eat shit, except for last week, but they have made me eat shit so far this season. So let's get started with this Thursday night game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ravens have looked pretty good so far this season. Um, Last time they played the Bengals, they allowed Joe Burrow to throw 5 passing touchdowns, throw all over them, and they somehow came out with a win still. I think they'll look a little bit better. I'm not 100%. Lamar still doesn't practice this week, but I think he'll probably end up still playing. So we'll pick the Ravens just because they're in a tight race now with the division and the Steelers being 6-2. Also a little bit of a surprise team. So yeah, so that's been tough. Then we got Chiefs, Broncos. I know the Lions, Texans is Sunday night. So Chiefs, Broncos next. Uh, we'll roll with the Chiefs. I mean, they just keep finding ways to win. Even if they've been so many close games, but when you have a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, he just finds ways to win games for you. Then we got Colts, Bills. Colts are not trending in the right direction. Bills have looked really good as of late, so we're gonna rock with the Bills. Puts the Bills at 8-2. Definitely trying to chase for that lead with the Chiefs. Then we got Chargers, Titans. Titans also a team that's very much on the decline. Chargers have looked pretty solid as of late. With this win, that would get them to 6-3 on the year, which would be really good for Harbaugh on his first season over there in LA. Moving on, we got Bears versus Patriots. I think the Bears will bounce back after 2 straight losses, get back to over 500 with a win over the Patriots. The Patriots also another team that just has struggled, even though that play by Drake May was fucking awesome. Even though I don't like the Pats, that was a sick play by Drake May in the Titans game, even though they ended up losing. Still a really cool play. Then we got Commanders versus the Steelers. Steelers come off bye. This is going to be a good game, I think. It's gonna be interesting to see Jaden Daniels against probably one of the best defenses in the NFL. See how he performs there. I think they Steelers have a defense that is can perform well against him, that can contain the run pretty well. Um, so I'm gonna rock with the Steelers. I think the Steelers get it done, especially with a bye week to prepare for Daniels. I think that definitely helps. Um, we got Jaguars versus Vikings. Jaguars still trending down 2-7 this year. We'll roll with the Vikings. I think this game could be closer. Could be a one possession game towards the end. I don't think the Vikings just blow them out. Um, then we got Jets versus Cardinals. Are the Jets trending in the right direction? Nobody really knows. I can't really tell. The Jets have made me eat shit so many times before. The Cardinals have been playing some pretty good football as of late. Defense has definitely been playing a lot better as well. So we'll rock with the Jets. I think they're starting to bounce back a little bit, and the Cardinals are solid, but I don't think they're like some world beater team. I think that division race is going to be super tight all the way up until the last week of the season. Then we'll skip the last two because they're Sunday and Monday nights. We got Giants versus the Panthers, a game everybody wants to watch in Munich. I forgot this game is the early game. Will not be waking up early to watch this. Not worth my time really at all. Um, this game's going to be horrible to watch, but I guess what we'll do is we'll rock with the Giants. I think the Giants can get it done against the Panthers, even though Bryce Young did look pretty he looked actually kind of solid against the Saints last week, getting that W. Then we got Saints Falcons in New Orleans. Saints are just so depleted this season. They got rid of Lattimore too now. I think the Falcons will get it done. Then we got Bucks versus Niners. Niners coming off a bye. CMC I think will be back. It's just really tough for the Buccaneers to get the Chiefs and Niners back to back weeks. Even though they could have beat the Chiefs if they went for two, but they decided not to for some odd reason. That gets me a little tight. I wanted the Chiefs to finally lose a game, but here we are. Chiefs still undefeated. Buccaneers kind of free falling. We'll take the Niners. Um, Understandably free falling now. And then we got Cowboys Eagles with no Dak Prescott. We'll rock with the Eagles. It's a lot of away teams, even though that Giants Panthers game is really a Munich game. So picking a lot of away teams this week. Could eat shit on that. Could eat shit, but I think they're just the better teams. That should go out there and win the games. Then we got Texans Lions for Sunday night. Um, Texans get Nico Collins back. I think this is going to be finally a really good fun Sunday night game. We haven't had that in a couple weeks. Um, but I think with that, I'm gonna rock with the Texans. I think the Texans get it done with Nico Collins back. He's definitely a game changer at receiver for them, and the Texans have looked pretty rough as of late. I think that will be the decider just a little bit. Their defense is solid enough, I think, to contain the Lions, not entirely because the Lions' offense just looks so good. But I think they'll get it done at home. Then we got Rams versus the Dolphins on Monday night. Dolphins continue to look not too great. With Puka and Cooper Cup finally back, I think the Dolphins will get it done though. I just the Rams or the Dolphins are finally looking a little bit more healthy. I'm a little worried about Tua, but he didn't look like too bad last week. So I'm gonna rock with the Dolphins here. Think they can get it done. That just makes that division even more of a shit show. 5-4, 5-5, 4-5, 4-5. Yeah, pretty tough. But with this, after this week, the Eagles could be on top of the division. Vikings could be right there. Chiefs would be on top. Chargers playing pretty well. They'd still be in the 7 slot at 5-5. The Broncos, pretty surprising. Jets would be right behind them at 4-6. So Chiefs win, Jets win. They could be right back eking towards that playoff picture. Only one game back from the Broncos, but it'd really be two because the Broncos hold the tiebreaker with that head-to-head victory. Bengals would need a good win this week. They go to 5-5, and they could possibly slide to that 7th spot. Even the Colts could too, but the Colts have just been trending down, and I just don't see them having really any sort of chance of making the playoffs. But those are my picks this week. We're 99-35, so hopefully we can keep boosting those numbers up. We're boosting those numbers up, all right? So if the picks are shitty, don't tell you. I do my best here. All right. Peace.